Good evening, Capricorn, Goose. Here for your weekly reading. So it'll be from Monday to Sunday, alright? And I'm going to do it a little bit different. Ouch. Top rows are going to be for your career and finance, and the bottom row is going to be for your relationships or love situation, okay? So you got career and finance and your love. Obviously, our lives intertwine with all three, and you'll see that with the readings, but we're going to separate the cards so that you can see it more clearly how it affects you, okay? So we're going to get started. Already have shuffled a zillion times, keeping everything mixed up well, changing up the cards. Spirit's going to give us some precise messages. These messages may or may not resonate with you. They are channeled from the source, so switch the genders as need be, okay? Divine, give us 2 precise messages for the Capricorn Goose regarding next week's financial career. What do they need to know for next week regarding their career and finance? Next week for the career and finance spirit for the Capricorns. True and precise messages, Spirit, for the Capricorns regarding their career and finance, please. True and precise messages regarding their career and finance. True and precise messages, Spirit, for the Capricorns' career and finance. True and precise messages for the Capricorn's career and finance, please. True and precise messages for Capricorn's career and finance. True and precise messages for Capricorn's career and finance. Spirit, please. Very precise. Thank you. Thank you. So, before we read those, I'm going to lay down the relationship row, okay? And then we will go through them all and clarify. Spirit. True precise messages, please, regarding relationships, love for Capricorn Goose for next week. I had a flipper, hang on. True precise messages for Capricorn regarding their love and relationships for next week. True and precise messages, please, for the Capricorns. One more card, please, Spirit. One more card for the Capricorns in love and relationships. Really? Okay. I feel like this is a different story. Okay, we have 2 different storylines, I think, here. So maybe there's 2 groups of people. that need two different stories, okay? All right, we're going to start off with your career and finance, like we said. So fighting at work, all right, this is your career, this is your finance. So there's some fighting regarding your career or finances. So if this is at work, there's people fighting and bickering, who has what color wand, or who has doing more work, who's not doing more work, who's moving forward, and who's trying to just climb the ladder and higher, right? So this is very cold environment with the white background, although this here looks like water that's being heated up with like lava rocks. So some may feel like they're in hot water, and some may be getting the cold shoulder, which would equal both, really, right? Because you could be in hot water getting cold shoulder. But there's a lot of bickering at work. Okay? And we'll clarify these in a minute. Okay, 5 of Swords. Again, let's... Oh, 5 of Swords. I'm like, what? 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords. Wow. 5 and 5 is a change, though, so you can plan on changing work, I guess. Putting down the swords that no longer serve you. When somebody's not in their truth, the swords are down, they're not upright. These two are just flying the coop. A lot of chaos, a lot of stuff flying around, these little dots everywhere, swirls. There's a lot of gossip flying around that no longer serves you. This bird here has just had it. It's like dropped right down to the ground and said, you know what, I'm done. This one here is like, ha ha, I got the 2 swords. Yeah, well, I wouldn't trust that one. He's feeling victorious because he's still holding 2 swords. Maybe he's not in his truth. Maybe he's the one that cut the swords, used the swords to cut others out. But he's definitely not in his truth because the swords are downward, okay? These two are flying the coop. They've had enough, and this one is just down for the count. All right, King of Cups. Somebody's has a cup of love, though, being self-nourishing. You know, his cup, he's holding it there. He's proud of it. Look at, he's got his chest out. Like, I've got me a cup of love. I got me the good vibrations. He's in his emotions. He's got a fish in the sky. He's following his intuition, his higher self, the divine counterpart. He knows his ships are going to come in soon, so he's feeling good. This girl. All right? So somebody at work is feeling good, or this could also be the boss, right? Somebody that's of higher power or position at work, having to deal with this drama over here. Okay, but somebody's also got their single cup of love, their ace of love in the workplace regarding their finances, but it's nurturing them, whether it's love for work, passion for work, that's fine, but there are 2 birds here, so that would resemble that it's more than one person, not for themselves. So if this is passion for your workplace, passion for what you're doing, love for yourself, but this person here is also bringing in another token to add to that nourishment, that abundance you're already feeling the passion for. This person here is bringing in just one more thing that's going to make you feel amazing. That's going to make your heart feel open and loved. This could be regarding love at the workplace. This could be regarding what you do at work. However it resonates for you. Okay? You are getting recognized at work. This is like the gold stamp on a certificate or an award, and you're in the center of attention. You are getting communications and accolades from everyone around you saying, good job, look at you, you're, basking in this attention, right? You think you smell like a rose. These other flowers are here as well, and you are being recognized for doing a better job than, you're being recognized for going above and beyond the others. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, King of Pentacles. This king is, wow, looks like he's dressed in, I don't know, a coat of many colors. He's got like this ribbon of colors all around him. He's the King of Pentacles. He's sitting here pretty with his big pentacle. He's earned it. He's got the fruits of his labors at his feet. He's listening to his higher himself. He's got the star on his side. His spirit guides are near him, and there's growth with all these trees beside him. And there are mountains, so he's had to climb mountains to get to this point. So you have a King of Cups and a King of Pentacles. Also could be, if this was a love situation, I'd say you have two suitors. But we're just going to go with the work situation, and that your cup is full because of the job you do. You love your work. You're being recognized. Your fruits of your labor are being recognized. Okay. So let's move on to the relationship before we clarify this. We do have two, like we said, we have two situations here for the love part. And also, thank you, Spirit. And we do have two situations, career. So for some of you, the scenario where we first read regarding all work, right? This is all about work, loving your work, being passionate about the work you do. That's this first row on the relationship. For those that I said, there may be love here, there may be more than one suitor, which would explain the fighting, because he's got two choices. This feminine has two choices, and there's fighting amongst the men at work regarding that choice. And that's this lower part, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and get the first row that we said, the first storyline we gave. You are recognizing a connection with someone that you feel you have equal give and take. It's a balanced relationship with someone, and you want to grow old with them. They make you feel young, like a child again. You do have choices. Maybe I chose the wrong deck or row. You have choices. This is the cup you're focused on right now. This is the one that's been from the divine. But you have these others that are suitors that are here as well. This masculine is meditating, trying to decide which cup of love does he want to accept. Things are blooming. It looks like springtime. So, changes in the air. Things are blooming. And you want to know, you're asking your higher self, is this the divine cup? Is this the one that I'm supposed to just nurture? And what do I do with these other cups? But he is defending that one cup. He's defending that flame for that cup and shaking off all the other things that would come against it. He doesn't want anything to happen to this passion, this love that he is defending. Okay, these are in reverse. So I'm going to flip them over first to read what they would be, and then obviously I'll explain what would be in the reverse. So Four of Pentacles normally is balancing, trying to protect these pentacles, worrying about the goal, not worrying about a stable home environment, not listening to himself. He looks like he's very greedy. He's in his heart chakra, but his love is based on this pentacles, right? So in reverse, he's not worried about those pentacles. He's not protecting what he has. With the Four of Wands, the house, the stability comes first, but he's not focused on the pentacles. I'm not sure how that pertains here. Basically, there's not, actually that makes sense because there's no pentacles except that. Okay, so Hangman normally would be, he's putting himself in the Hangman position so he could go from the dark to the light. It's reversed though, so he feels stuck. He doesn't want to put himself in the Hangman position. He doesn't want to see things from a different perspective. He doesn't necessarily want to protect those things he's built, and he doesn't want to protect the connection. He wants things the way they were. Thank you, Spirit. He wants things the way they were. He's not willing to look at it from a different perspective. He's going to get a Tower, I guarantee it. You'll see. Watch the cards. It'll tell. But he's but he's going to have a spilt cups, right? He's going to lose these other ones over here. These three over here, you can't have that many cups of love. It's going to trip you up. Eventually, you're going to break hearts and destroy lives. You're going to have a lot of emotion, a lot of tears, because there's heartbreak here. There's spilt blood from the wounded heart regarding these cups of love. But he still has his cup in one other, and he wants a cup to pour them into. He wants this calm water so that he can take his cup of love and the other parties and pour them together into one cup to nurture each other. Okay? Moving to the different scenario where they had suitors, right? They have two different men to choose from. They know that the masculine, okay, one of the suitors, is protecting, building their stability, building the shelter to protect their loyalty, to protect the one they love, to be loyal to that person that they love, listening to their higher self, protecting their gifts given from the divine. They're not willing to put down those burdens. They are still carrying those burdens forward. They are not sure what to do about these choices. They have more than one suitor, and they don't want to put down the burden of choice. So they're Nine of Swords. They're trying to think about it. Their swords are down, but they're putting themselves in this situation. If the divine is here shining the light, their spirit guides are near them, and all they've got to do is remove their hand from their face so they could see that they are safe, right? There's nothing to be scared of here. Just make a choice. Pick a sword. The lights, all these candles are like spirit guides all around them. And these swords, maybe they're what they have to pick up and choose. They can only choose one, right? You can't have multiple suitors. You can have one. Leave the rest for somebody else. So, Death card comes in, right? Because they're not making a decision. They're not putting down the burdens. And they're not making a decision. They're not making a choice. So, Death comes in, is going to cut out that devil energy of thinking they can be greedy like that and take two and hurt other people's emotions that way. So the Death card comes in and cuts that out and reveals their bare self, their vulnerable self, removes the masks from them, right? And those that don't remove the mask, they are sacrificed pretty much. There's all these skulls up here. Kind of gross. So there's the Hierophant. Usually the Hierophant is like a court system or the divine counterpart. In this situation, it's more of the court system. Court system is going to come in and take this whip and whip people into shape. They're going to make them decide and say, look, you can't be the devil. Remove your tail. You can't have her and the other gifts that the divine has been given you. Divine gave you a gift, and that divine gift is the one you need to accept. You can't take the devil energy and the divine. So you need to release one. Okay? You're going to release. You need to release the knowing full well that if it was meant to be, it will return to you. Have faith in spirit. Have faith and hold their wand. Be in the understanding of the science of this journey. And nurture oneself in stability. Turn your back to those other choices and release the divine choice so that it can go heal itself and come back to you. And that will give you your Ace of Cups. Let's just leave it there. No, I know. Okay, let's clarify. So I'll clarify these. Kind of getting bored of this set. I'm going to clarify them with this one. I was clarifying them with this, but okay, Spirit. We have 5 of Wands, Spirit, in the career and financial matters for next week. What did we say? Capricorn goose. Okay, clarify the 5 of Wands, Spirit. Clarify the 5 of Wands for the goose. Thank you. 5 of Wands. Great. Okay, so sleepless nights. The fighting here has caused a lot of sleepless nights. But there's a wise owl here in the window. Even though you're dreaming of all these swords coming down on you, falling on you, it's an illusion. Alright, listen to the wise owl in the window. Okay? Stop leaving yourself in an 8 of Swords position. You can untie yourself, you can remove the mask from your eyes so that you can see to stand up and move out of those swords. You're putting yourself in this position. Release it, surrender it to the divine so that you can move forward to stability, family life situation. Have a more stable family life with your more balance with work and life and family. Your divine counterpart, the 9 of Pentacles, she's building on her pentacles. She's focused on you. She's beautifully transformed from the butterfly and ready to take flight with you because she's your lover. Okay, let's clarify 5 of Swords. Clarify 5 of Swords. Somebody had to make a decision of these suitors. Clarify 5 of Swords, please. Clarify 5 of Swords. Yep. Just what we thought. Somebody had to make a choice regarding the 3-party situation with a broken heart. See all that storm cloud behind it? The storm's not over because you haven't even removed the sword yet to be able to heal. But 2 of them are upright. So 2 of those swords are upright. Going through the heart, the truth pierced the heart with pain. And 1 is coming straight down through the center, but it's been patched. So maybe that one's an old wound. But the other 2 swords are from something that was truth that came forward that caused this pain. Regarding this page that wants to offer his cup of love, he wanted to come forward in an immature manner, but maybe he was offering it to someone else as well. That was the truth. Something was the truth that broke the heart. Okay, clarify King of Cups, please. Clarify King of Cups. But there's a truth here that came out, perhaps 3-party situation, perhaps regarding something else. But we'll find out. The cards will tell. Regarding the King of Wands. So maybe this is a queen, but this one is a twin flame because he's got the rod with the 2 flames separate at the top. So it's one soul split in 2. And as we know, that person's going to mirror, and they have to teach each other lessons. Clarifying the King of Cups, please, for them. In the career, the King of Cups in the career. Queen of Swords, she came in with the truth. The Queen of Swords came forth with the truth, cutting and slicing away the things that were not needed. She's in her intuition, she's in her higher self, and the divine has given her permission to cut away the lies, to remove the veil so that they could see. Ace of Cups, clarify Ace of Cups. Yes, Spirit. Going back to it after this. Okay. Clarify Queen of Cups. What was the lies that were being cut out? Thank you. Or shown. What were the lies being shown? Somebody wasn't in their truth. Someone had more than one choice to make. They had their hand on the one, but they knew that they had 2 that they had turned their backs on. Something to do with work, building those 8 of Pentacles, but they had 3 flames lit, 3 flames of passion. Their heart belonged to 3 women that he was going to offer the cup to. Thank you, Spirit. Ace of Cups. I wonder if we ever get readings that don't involve a three-party situation. Just saying. Two of Cups. So the Ace of Cups had lots of passion, but it came from the Two of Cups. A divine connection, intuitively connected as well, and they wanted to fill each other's cup and pour it into this cup, the cup full of love, the cup full of passion. At least this one is just two. Clarify. Clarify Six of Wands, clarify Six of Wands, clarify Six of Wands. Last shuffle. Fighting regarding the star, regarding the Aquarius, regarding the star, the star that is lighting the path. He's being held to a higher, but it's regarding the star, regarding the Aquarius, which has caused a lot of fighting that he's being recognized. Five of Wands, battles, rumors. Rumors in the workplace, because that's the career. There's rumors regarding the love, we're going to have to read down here. Clarify King of Pentacles, clarify King of Pentacles, clarify King of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune wants to turn. Hey, you guys. This was first up. The Wheel of Fortune wants to turn with this King of Pentacles, which it looks like he's got a pentacle. He's in the King position. He's surrendering to the divine counterpart. He's battled for her. He's battled through all those wands and chose his wand and is coming forth, kneeling and surrendering to his divine counterpart. And he wants us to offer his cup of love, come in and celebrate as a Knight of Cups. Fast, passionate love. As the Emperor. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, anything else for the career finance section? Anything else they should know regarding this section? Okay, then we need to get a different deck. Can I get it? Okay, for the ones that we said had two suitors, I'm going to switch just to cover these, and I'm going to re-clarify those two cards is all. The rest still resonates, Spirit says, but the Two of Cups was regarding that two suitors from the feminine in the workplace. Thank you, Spirit. And both causing the fighting, causing the challenging, the fighting, the arguing, the gossip in the workplace. Mind you, everything for this section is for the workplace financial, even though it appears to be also defining with the love life. Workplace romance is these two. Okay, we're going to clarify the King of Cups that has more than one suit. Their person has more than one suitor. Clarify the King of Cups. Who has the more than one suitor? That's what I want to know. Who is it? Where do they work? Okay, clarify that King of Cups for regarding the more than one suitor. Clarify that King of Cups for please. Five of Swords, walk taking their two swords upright with truth, one sword down with the untruth, and leaving two swords behind. So picking and choosing his truth is how I'm seeing that. But he is a page of rods also, meaning walking forward. And he has feelings for the high priestess. The high priestess is in her power. She blooms the perfect flower. She's given all the tools she needs to manifest what she wants. That's how he sees the person that he is with, who supposedly has more than one suitor. I'm wondering if it isn't a false high priestess. Clarify the King of Pentacles. Clarify the King of Pentacles. One could be a soulmate, one could be a divine counterpart, right? Because that does happen. Ace of Rods is in reverse, so still not in the truth, but he has that Ace, Knight of Pentacles. He's moving forward with his mask up. His pentacles are there, but he's in his truth. Regarding his love, he wants to bring that Ace of Cups to her, the cup full of the sun, the love after, and he also feels like he has lost, sees the love that he's lost from others, and that this is his divine counterpart. He feels like this is the one, but his back is turned to those cups. He's not even paying attention to it. He's focused on his heartbreak. Needs to wake the heck up. You know what? Heartbreak, love lost. It's lost. It's broke. Get over it. Move forward. Clarify those two cards, please, with who? Oh, it was the Queen, or High Priestess, I remember, yeah. Okay. Anything else then, Spirit, that you wanted to say on that reading? Anything else for that group? Because that last part's going to pertain to the second half. Okay, anything else, Spirit, that you wanted to add to the career and finance? Thank you. Anything else that you wanted to add to the career and finance? I'd say find another job, but that's not Spirit. That was just me. Knight of Cups also moving in, and devil energy is in reverse. Sweet. So that devil energy that normally would say, you know, they're drunks, they're drug addicts, they're, you know, sex addiction, over workaholics, whatever, that's in reverse. So both of this knight has, thank you, Spirit, this knight has overcome all that and has his cup of love ready to give, and he is healed from all these things and addictions that he had to get over. He's in his higher self. He's following the divine's guidance. I'm going to put it there because we don't know which one it is. Do we, Spirit? Let me ask. Do we know which one the Knight of Cups was? Is it the top or the bottom? Okay, Spirit's saying it goes to this guy up here with the High Priestess. That's why he's in his intuition. Yep. And he's the Emperor. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Alright. So, we're going to move on to the love story. I feel like that was quite a bit. Alright, we're going to have to not hurry through this, but definitely focus. Alright, so. Yeah, I already read them, so I'm going to clarify them. Thank you, Spirit. I was going to start all over. Alright, we're going to clarify this first row. Actually, what I'm going to do is pick these up so they're not confusing. Putting them in the exact order. And I'm going to set them here. Okay, so we can focus on what is first. Clarify the Six of Cups, the couple that feels like they have a connection with equal give and take, want to grow old together. That would be the Six of Cups. Clarify Six of Cups, please. There's 4 of them. That's a whole story in itself. Nine of Cups. Almost there, just waiting for your 1 cup left. That's your 9 of Cups. And he is in his truth. He wants to charge forward as a Knight of Swords. He's charging forward with a sword up. He wants to be in his truth with you. Hang on, some of these are upside down. And it's the King of Pentacles. And he has that flame. He knows he has that passion for that person. He does have 2 of Pentacles here, which means he's juggling. He has 2 ships here waiting for the right ship. Which do I choose? This pentacle, this ship, this pentacle, this ship. But this pentacle over here is glowing like an orb, and this ship over here is like lightened. So those are the divine, the choice he's supposed to make. And if they don't make the right choice, the divine's going to what? Bring in a tower, right? Because they're supposed to choose the divine. So, as we said, yeah, justice has come in to balance things out and gave them the tower. Can't make it up. Alright, the devil is here. The devil energy. He was trying to play both 2 people. They were supposed to balance and choose. They didn't, so they got the tower. And who is he? The Hierophant. This guy. If you needed clarity. Okay, and his Ace of Wands, she has the ace, it's stuck, the wand is stuck in the rocks. She feels like she's, although the wand is beautiful, it's stuck in the rock, and she feels stuck behind like a hard place in a rock. But the Fool, Knight of Cups wants to come forward. Oh, thank you. Okay, so the Fool wants to take a leap forward. The 0 card is not an ending, it's not a beginning, right? It's the Fool. It's like taking the leap of faith, dancing to the beat of their own drum, and they adopted a puppy. See the puppy? And the Knight of Cups bringing that cup of love in. He's got a cup, and while he rides horseback in to give the High Priestess her cup of love. Okay, and here, at Tower, he had that decision, remember? And that's exactly what this was saying. This one was saying, which one do I choose? So this kind of got clarified with all those. So I'll put that there, okay? Let's clarify the 5 of Swords, please. Clarify that 5 of Swords. Oh, Lord. The Queen of Cups basking here thinking she's the only one that's going to get that cup. This guy here is trying to defend off all these. He's trying to focus on that flame, passion, and keep back the other women or the other parties that wanted him, right? But it's clarified with the 3 of Cups. So that it's just, excuse me, it's just saying, yes, there was three people here that he was trying to ward off. I have the hiccups. 9 of Pentacles, one of them is abundance, beautiful. And he wants to come in at 6 of Wands. To his star, the Aquarius, the one that he feels, that he sees the light, he feels those calm waters with her. Then there's the 8 of Pentacles, who's already very abundant, who's keeping the flame lit. But now he has 8 of Swords, because he's not sure, what do I do? He's put himself in that 8 of Swords position, right? He wants to move forward. Holy shit, this is a great one. Okay, he wants to move forward with the Chariot. Out of the darkness, out of the shadows, and into the light. To the Queen of Swords. Or is it the Empress? Well, the Empress is all four queens. She embodies, the Empress embodies the Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups. What else was there? And Pentacles. Thank you, Spirit. But the world will turn. The world wants, they have the world at their hands, at their fingertips, and it'll turn. And they also have the Queen of Swords was in here, and this is the King of Swords. They have a divine couple. And there's a death to the choices. Spirit's coming in to remove the choice that wasn't meant for them. See how the spirit is rising up out of that body? Very cool. Okay, so now he doesn't know, he doesn't want to protect anything. He's not sure what he's fighting for, remember? Clarify this. Four of Pentacles. Clarify the Four of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. He's not going to worry about balancing them out because she has the Seven of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles, and he has one Ace of Pentacles that he wants to offer her. She's beautiful, she's in a garden, she lives in a mansion. To him, she's abundant. Clarify the Hangman. He doesn't want to make the decision. He doesn't want to look at it from another perspective. He doesn't want to uproot those sorrows. He doesn't want to uproot his belief system. But that is going to leave him out in the cold if he doesn't. So Spirit's going to come in and, you know, he's going to lose everything if he doesn't go in. And now as the Emperor, he knows he has to go within and heal. So the Emperor is here, and she was the Empress over here, remember? And has two wands, so he made the choice. And that gets him the Sun, the happy ever after. And of course here that gave him, remember, the two cups left, his and hers, so he could pour it into one. Clarify the Five of Cups, clarify the Five of Cups, thank you, Five of Wands, and Ten of Cups. How much better do you get, right? So he fought for it. That's what he wanted. He wanted just his and hers cup so he could pour it into one. So he knew he was going to have to fight for it, so he did. And he got the Ten of Cups, the happy ever after. Alright, let me get you some angel cards. This was kind of a deep, not confusing, but, oh, I didn't even do these yet. Let me get you, and that way we'll move on to the other one. Because this one is there, I'm going to take those. Because they shouldn't have been there. Okay, the Ace of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. You are the light. Okay, I am Bridget. No, I am the bridge, my bad. I am the bridge between heaven and earth. I am full human and full divine. I protect the golden egg. The Red Lady, I am pure strength. I honor my anger by giving voice to it. And that's true. But also please be passionate when you, and kind when you use those words of anger, because you don't want to hurt someone. You want to do it truthfully, but do it with, you know, unconditional love. Alright, so I'm going to move this, because I'm going to need these back, actually. clarify these for that other group. Okay, Spirit, let's clarify these for the Capricorn, Goose, 8 of Pentacles for next week in love relationship. 8 of Pentacles, love relationship next week. Thank you. So the Hangman, he has to go in to Hangman mode to make that decision of what he's going to do to move forward after been left up. No, 4 of Cups. There's 3 cups over here, but there's one, the Divine, and she doesn't even see the one from the Divine. She's just like feeling sorry for herself. You need to get out of that energy so the Chariot can move forward. Because he doesn't want to put the burdens down, didn't want to make that choice. So Spirit's going to come in and why won't the 10 of Wands put the burdens down, Spirit? So we have he won't put the burdens down. So we have the King of Cups. He's just nurturing himself, remember? And the King of Wands. And who has to make that choice but 9 of Pentacles, beautiful woman. So the burden of choice lies on this woman. She's the woman that had the 2 kings, if you remember. 9 of Swords. Let's clarify this 9 of Swords. Why is she not making this decision? Why does she feel tied up when she should just choose? Anything else? Because she's the Queen of Wands and she doesn't think she has to. She is communicating. She has a cat at her feet. She has 2 finks beside her. A bird. And flowers. She's in her strength, in her solar plexus. Chakra's open. She has 7 of Pentacles. She's also the Queen of Wands, or Cups rather, nurturing herself. These are 2 different women. Hang on. Okay. Really? This is crazy. So there's a Knight of Pentacles coming in to offer love. One of these 2 men. Yeah, okay. So that's her. She's in both. She's embodying the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Did we get the Queen of Swords yet? No. So she's not an Empress yet because she's only got 2 queens. But this Knight of Pentacles is coming in with an offer. That's one of these 2 people, remember? And a Knight of Wands coming in, surrendering on his knees, begging, choose me. That's weird. Ace of Cups. She has 1 cup to offer. And she has 2 suitors. What will she do? Death is going to come in and decide for her. One would think you could just get a Tower. And is chosen the Knight of Cups because you need the love, you need the passion. Shouldn't be choosing Pentacles over love. Anything else? Yes, because she is the Ace of Swords with communication. And she's worried about her 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so the Hierophant is here to help and explain to her that it needs to be the divine choice, not one she chooses, not one from devil energy, not regarding money or fun, but it's got to be from the divine. Clarify the Hierophant. Clarify the Hierophant. Because if she's a twin flame, then she was in contract for that relationship before she came to Earth. Destiny was already decided. Because they have a mission. Trying to pick up these cards I dropped. Five of Wands. The Empress. How beautiful. Okay, so I'm saying the contract is before she came to Earth, reincarnated to Earth. She was in contract for this divine connection. They have a mission to complete. They have a soul purpose that they need to complete while on Earth together as this couple, divine couple. That's why they resonate so well together. Not everyone comes that way. Not everyone has everyone has a soulmate, but not everyone has this divine twin soul. Okay? But she's going to have to fight regarding this. It's going to be a battle within her. But she's the Empress. She can birth the new beginning. She can birth this business and the new beginning and prosper at it. And that will give her the sun. It'll give her the abundance and happy ever after. She needs to release one. So, and then he'll come back to her if that was meant to be. Clarify the release. Clarify 3 of Wands. Clarify 3 of Wands. She needs to choose one and release the others. Choose one and release the other, Spirit. Clarify this. Thank you. So she's taking the leap of faith forward. Her and her soulmate. Or, no, sorry, take that back. Her and her spirit guide, that's what I meant to say. The little puppy is her spirit guide in this one. Not everybody can go adopt a puppy, right? Alright, so she gets the Cup of Love. Clarify the Cup of Love. Ace of Cups, Ace of Cups, clarify. Clarify Ace of Cups. Thank you. This one. Someone had 5 of Cups. They had the choice to make. She turned her back on those and held on to just the 2 cups, hers and one other, which then she pours those together with him into the 1 cup, right? Clarify the 5 of Cups and Ace of Cups. Clarify the 5 of Cups and Ace of Cups. Anything else? Thank you. And Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is getting the cup. She made her choice. She took the leap of faith. Okay? And you already got your angel card. I'll pull one more for you, this group. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change. So whatever is not aligned or needs to change, align it. Make it right. Okay? If you need a personal reading, it's sacredspiritualhealer@gmail.com. Thank you for stopping by. Have a blessed day. Namaste.